So it's been raining here all day. So when I was getting ready for today's episode, I thought I'd get a little rain going. I'm not saying it's my favorite off the first 7 that we went through together. It's up there though. I've listened to this one quite a bit, even on the sunny days. I don't know, something about this one just really grabs me, man. So what's up, man? It's Tommy Mars. I'm back here for part 2, Dark and Wild, BTS. All right, couple things before we get going here. So I've got track 8 through 14. Really excited to get through these. Thanks for joining me. So as many of you know that have been following this channel and my little BTS journey, I've been talking about my mama, my Oma, right? Been talking about her, and I kind of keep her up to date on all of this BTS stuff because, you know, I mean, she has a sense of pride, like I mentioned, so she was born and raised in South Korea. I told her these BTS fans are some really nice people. They're really nice. And so she's kind of tickled by it. She showed me this one thing. It's a Korean thing. And I goofed. I tried to get, I didn't. You know what? I should have took a picture of her doing it and then putting up here. That's what I'm going to do. Next time I go over her house, I'm going to have her do the little thing she did. It's for like, prosperity and love and stuff. It's a hand gesture motion. And here in America, we only have a couple hand gesture motions that we use a lot. Usually involves one finger. Anyway, maybe I'll get a picture of her doing it, and then I'll put it up on the next video, on the next album that actually we go through, so I can show you. So anyway, she says hello to the BTS Army. All right, let's get started here. I am fired up. Today, we're starting with Interlude. What are you doing now? I just got to say, I just love the throwback feel of this entire album. It really does. There's such a feel. And even the song I was playing when we started here at Rain, I just love the way that these beats, and as soon as they came out of the box with this, I was like, man, this just has such a really cool feel. And like I said, in the first video, they paid homage, and hip hop file and stuff. And then I love all that. So that was actually really cool. That seems like a really cool bridge in between where we're going next. So let's go there. Let's get to this next one. Okay, so next we go to Could You Turn Off Your Cell Phone? Isn't that the truth? Jeez. See, that's what I'm talking about. That beat, it's just, I don't know, it's throwback and I love it. And the wheels, right there. Yes. I don't know how accurate the lyrics are, but could you turn off your cell phone? Like, yes, I feel like we are getting dumber, and I don't need a like. Can you just tell me to my? I say this all the time, like on Facebook or something. Actually, it's mostly on Facebook. I see couples. They're sitting right next to each other, talking to each other on Facebook, or telling them, "Hey, I like this what you did," or "Hey, I want to give a shout out to my man or my girl or something." They're sitting right next to you. Why don't you just tell them? Okay, I love this song for nothing more than lyrics. If this is correct. This is with the bullet to number 1. Yes! Yes! Okay, I'm going to try not to get lost too much in the lyrics there. I am loving this, by the way. Everything so far. Who knew? BTS gets it. Okay, so I wanted to say the guitar tear, that dink, 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 dink. That was such a, how do I say it? It's almost like that Jackson's feel, I like that guitar. It was just starting to pop out of my my right monitor. So I don't want to lose sight of all the music, because that's one thing I'm really getting used to is with BTS. There's some really great musical things going on. So I don't want to lose that. So I just wanted to pause there and acknowledge that before the next words come up. This is great. And not just the words. And what I mean, it's not just the words, it's the way that it's being sung. You know, it's such a, just the way the vocal melody is such a pop thing. And it's like, it's to me, this, when I hear this screams pop hit. That's what it sounds like. I don't know where it charted, if it was released. I had no idea. But what I'm saying is like, and I may have screwed it up because I can't recall exactly what it was, but that just has that's one of those things when you're writing top lines or vocal melodies or harmonies or stuff, you sometimes you keep those things in mind. And to me, this just screams that this is great. This is great. Yeah, I hate your tap. I hate your whoosh. You know what I'm saying? Oh. It's great, man. This is like the thing that everybody wants to say. And what I mean, like, I just feel like a lot of people want to say exactly what they're saying in this song, but nobody really wants to go there. But, they do. They're very brave. To me, all these things that I'm taking out of BTS, and there's, at some point, I'm going to make an episode of just the things for me, just what I've learned about them and what I take from them. One of the things that will be on that list is they're very brave. They take risks. They take chances. I mean, their whole career is a chance. They took a chance on this, and it paid off so great, and it's inspiring and changing other people's lives. You have to admire that. But these guys are risk takers, and I love that they just throw this out there, man. I love how the guitar is still, and then those claps, they're real subtle. It's like, ooh, that harmony. That just caught my ear big time. Just that, I don't know, it probably happened before, but just right there, that caught me. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The harmonic aspect of their music is so superlative to so many things I've heard. It's not even funny what a lock they have on harmonies. It is so friggin' good. Seriously, I've been telling this, I've been sharing it and sending, YouTube videos to my friends and like, here, go to this part right here. And I want you to listen to the harmony in this part because it's just so good. I like this bridge. Chorus? Yeah. Oh, that was that was awesome. I like that. That's cool. It's like, and okay, that was a very good song. That was entertaining. Musically, it was great. Wow, that one's up there for me. Okay, first full song on the second half, and they just are not stopping. I said it before in the other one, man. These guys, I'm loving this first album so much. I seriously am. I got to tell you, like, I am loving this one. And I saw your comments out there that this was recorded in the garage. dude, this is such good stuff. Okay, let's get to this next one. I am excited. Let's get to the next song. Okay, so this next one is called Embarrassed. You know I love that guitar already. Yeah, you gotta let my boy go right there. Oh, I want to hear that harmony again. Two things. One is that guitar. I love the way it sounded. It's very weird because that first little note is kind of a blues note, but then that, and then right at the end of it, that is a jazz chord. Totally perked up my ear. That is such a jazzy thing to do right there. I love how Arm's vocals are shooting right there, but then I heard this harmony, and I only heard it once, but then it kind of came back in a different way. They were saying something else there. Very, very wide in my monitors, and I love the way that it sounds. That's the one thing with these guys. When I talk about those harmonies, they're so clean, they're so smooth, and then what it sounded like is they took that harmony and split it off, so it's here and here. What can I say? It's amazing. Oh, let's hear it. Let's hear it. I love the high and the low. Through this process, I have become such a fan of Jungkook. It's like, in my mind, they take these little stages, almost like there's these steps in my mind, and they all kind of step up to this top one from time to time. I feel like RM's been up on that the whole time, and he continues to be for me, but every once in a while, somebody else takes something, they come to the forefront. Like I mentioned Jungkook, and then Suga, I've had the same thing with him. V, of course, Jin, Jimin. I don't know, I feel like everybody kind of at some point takes that for me, and I'm like, oh man, I love what he does. And I guess the whole thing is I just love what they do. Come on, Sugar, let's see it. You know, I've heard some of the new stuff, you know, with you guys. I did, you know, like with Black Swan and Stay Gold and stuff. And I really, obviously, you can watch those videos. I really enjoy it. But man, there's something about this feel of this album right now. I just really seem to be locking into. I just really like it. I feel like it's such a cruising record. And so, like, you know, for me, windows down, top open and stuff, and just really loud. And I don't know. I just feel like that with this. That was a cool phone noise. That's cool, man. Because it skips. It's almost like, you know, it's very cool. That note, that jazz note is, I love that. You know, it's funny. I get comments saying, hey, you missed this, or you missed this lyric, or you missed that thing musically, or you missed this part, or you missed this harmony. The thing is, it's like sensory overload with their songs. It's not just like a standard rock song. There's stuff in there too, so I don't want to say that, but it's like there's so much going on. It's almost impossible to get everything. And then if I'm doing a music video or performance, people are like, oh, you missed him when he did this. Dude, it is so hard to capture everything in my mind to hear it, and I try to go through it and get the best I can, but this is a great example because I was locking in back into that guitar, but then I lost the vocal for a second and I completely lost the lyrics. You know what I mean? I think that's the great thing about their music. And what I mean there is that totally makes me want to go back and listen to it again to pick up the other things that I missed. That's the great thing. That's a great thing, right? To me, it's a great thing. I hope you feel the same. So Yeppo is going to stay in my mind now for pretty. I'm going to start responding to you guys in the comments. So Yeppo, your comment was Yeppo. Okay, that was really nice. This has been such a cool journey for so many reasons. Let's add another thing onto that list of great reasons. Is because when I preview a record like this, I'm going through this the first time. I've never heard these songs before. If I just were to put them on and listen, you get a certain experience. But doing it like this and really trying to focus on it as much as I can, it is such a treat. It is such a treat. I am so happy that this is the route. This is the journey I've chosen for BTS. This is great. All right, let's get to the next song. That's what I'm saying. The feel of these songs. I just love the way they feel. I love all the bass and everything in these songs. It's really good. But the other thing I'm just really loving is their use of guitars. And it's these clean, strum, jangy, kind of jazzy guitar. Those kind. I love that they've incorporated that into a lot of these songs. I really dig it. No, do. That's so cool. I know this just has that really, how do I say it? It just has that, like there's different eras of music. They talked about like New Jack Swing, and I'm like, especially when you're talking about pop music and stuff, and it just has that. It's not New Jack Swing. That's not what I mean, but it just has this certain. And I'm the era is escaping me of where this sounds like, but it's that, it's that era of music. Musically, that's where it takes me, and it's just, there's a certain era of it, and I kind of miss that era, and I feel like this really takes me back there. I like it a lot, and I know this is older, so it's probably just coming out of that. So it's not like just came out. It's supposed to be intention is to be a throwback record, but I like the vibes that I get from it. I mean, it's like, I just like the vibe because it's chill, but you've got the beat going, so it's like it keeps you moving. It's like I picture the video like a speedboat going across the water. It's kind of like how I picture it, and then like you're just kind of chilling on the boat. You got a little drink with some ice in it. That's kind of what I picture. Summer day. It is. It's like a Sunday cruising on the water. It's exactly how it feels. Ooh, that was a nice no change. Oh, one more time? This one. Oh, Okay, that bridge was sweet, guys. I really like that. It's my favorite part of the song, actually. You know what that sounded like was, what did that sound like? Must be the money. That sounded like, that's what it sounded like right there. Whatever that is, I can't think of it. I haven't hit a song yet that I was like, yeah, I mean, it's just all right for me. I really like these all. I think I'm gonna have some favorites over other songs, but I have not hit one yet that I was like, meh, it's just okay for me. I at least like them all. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this next one's called Look Here. I like the name of this song because I say that a lot. And I'm sure they're not saying it the way that I say it. They're probably like, hey, look over here. I'm like, if somebody's like kind of like pissing me off, I'm like, look here. And that's kind of like, that's the end of it. That's kind of how I look at it. So I saw this on the track list. I was like, yeah, I like that. All right, let's get into this. Ooh, acoustic guitar. I like that. Oh, I like this a lot. Oh, I like that. That's. Oh, and then the toms. Okay, right now. Oh. What am I in? And I'm not even a minute into the song. Just right now, this might be number one for me. Well, now, I do that, and then I'll go back and listen to the first 7. I'm like, oh no, but remember that? Like I started with Rain, but this is exactly my game. This is exactly what I like. Oh, that 808, that. Right there. Okay, that was weird. So it was on that high bass, and it's like boom, boom, went to that low one. That is so weird because I've never heard this song, and I'm thinking, did I hear this song because of that? I don't know. I don't know what he just did there, but I heard a very high note register that should, something right there. I felt like was going to come in, and then it happened. This is. Okay, this is the jam. Those times. And it came the way they mix those in. Okay, that was awesome. Oh, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Hold on a second. That was. Oh, that was so sweet. That was so sweet. Hold on a second. He says, hat you. And then the sneeze. Oh my gosh. I've been saying this in all these videos, but I love these guys because it's like, let's put all the talent and all the great things they do aside. I just feel like they have such a sense of humor. And I've felt like this since I watched way back now on this journey. So this is going on 2 months or so of this journey going through BTS. And they have such a sense of humor. Like when, when he's blowing the through his nose, like that one, these guys have a great sense of humor. That's what that reminded me of. Wow. And I'm sure everything I just said doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, but these guys crack me up. Seriously. I love the way they put their combinations together too. Lyrically, it's really, really good. This is cool. Did they go low? That was sweet. I gotta go listen to this one again. Oh yeah, they did it again. This is, I love this song. Almost said the F word really loud there. I love this song. The next car video I do, I'm just gonna have this on cruising because this is what it needs. I need to be blasting this in my car and I want to feel that bass. Like everything's just gonna rumble. That's what I need to do. It's raining right now, so I'm not gonna do it. But the next sunny day, you're going for a ride with me. This is so catchy. How are we gonna outro here? Quick stop? Bruh. They ended it with the whatever the note is. I didn't even do it right, but that was actually, it was better than I thought because I thought they like doom, 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 doom. You know, that's what I was picturing. Then they end it with that sweet, sweet vocal little harmony there. Okay, that's number one for me. I know. I'm gonna go back to listen to the first 7 and be like, no, I like some. That's number one for me. If I'm ranking this record right now, for me, that's number one. Damn, that was sweet. Man, I almost need a second to recover from that song. That one, that was just all around great, man. That was all around goodness. Jeez, I really enjoyed that. Oh, yeah. Today I'm rocking the coffee. It is back to Starbucks Pike for me. Mostly, though, because I'm out of veranda. So I had a bag of Pike in my cupboard. I chopped up some beans, and here we go. All right, next song. Actually, what do I got? 2 left? Yeah, only 2 left. All right, let's make them count. This is second grade. Let's go. Ooh, this is a slow, like... Okay, I was going to say I feel like this has the room for like RM Sugar just to go off and drop something really fierce right here. I don't know, but I like the banger. That was sweet. But I feel like this gives you that room to go just to flow very fast. That's what I don't know if it's coming, but that's what it feels like. I like it, but I love his flow, man. You know what I'm saying? This makes me excited to hear him. But I mean, I love his quick cadence, man. I seriously, I'm in love with the way, I love his voice, but I love the way he flows, man. That was nice, and lyrically, that was really cool. I love, man. You know what? He's got a destiny. We all do. And he knows exactly what he wants to do. And I just like that it's like, step off me, let me do what I'm going to do, because this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it. I love that whole philosophy behind that, and he just owns it. He wrecks everybody. I mean, J-Hope's flow too, right? It's almost like such a contrast, you know, into what RM and Sugar does, but the way he has this grit in his voice that is, it lets you know exactly what he's saying is intentional and he means it. You know, gosh, they just, oh man, it's hard not to be blown away by these guys. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like Sugar Flow's like, hold on a second. That was tasty. Ooh, hear that saxophone? The song has a lot going for it too. Damn it, I just looked up. It's almost over. I like this. I want to hear one more verse. They brought the heat in that song. Loved it, man. That was sweet. That was sweet. All right, so unfortunately for me, because I am enjoying the mess out of this record, the second half has been great. I feel like it went by so fast. We are at the last song. So I mentioned in the comments, I love that there's an intro and an outro. See, I love the concept of that whole thing. That is very much a Tommy Mars thing. I love that. And I try to do it. I've tried to do it on some of the albums I've put out where I have like an intro or an outro or something like that. In fact, I got a record coming out and this very thing came up. So I have an intro, a piece of music that's a minute and 20 something, minute and a half. And it's the intro to this song, to this specific song that's going to be on the record. And I almost started, it is very much, it should be the intro to the album. It should be. It's just that there's this other song that probably sets the tone better. It's a little more upbeat where this intro is kind of laid back and it kind of really sets up the next song. But I love that whole concept of that. And you can do it wherever you want. I mean, I am doing it wherever I want. But in a perfect world, it would have been the first song on this EP I have coming out. I just feel like it played better with this other song, Stuck in the Middle with You, being the first song on the EP, not this intro to Summer. But actually now here I'm talking to you guys, I'm thinking the whole concept of the record is it's a summer, it's about chasing light. The album's called Chasing Light, and it's about chasing summer. It's about chasing the end of summer, losing that light. And you just want it so bad, you just want to feel it on your skin. That's basically what the EP is about. So actually just telling you that it seems like it should be the intro. Anyway, back to this thing is, I feel like I love the concept of an intro and having an outro. I really do. I'm in love with those sort of things. And it's like right out of the box, these guys just do it. They get it. They live it. You just can't ask for more than that. All right. So begrudgingly, let's get to this last song. And this is, it went by so fast. Okay, so here we go. This is outro. Do you think it makes sense? I like that. I like how that sounds. The word rewind. I like that. And there's a harmony. Yeah. Oh. Again, those harmonies. That low voice. So of all the energy, those of you that have seen BTS in concert, of all the energy and all the great amount of burst of everything in their songs, I have to imagine, I feel like when they do this, the crowd just must melt. Or maybe they don't play it at all. Do they play this song live? Have you seen this song live? Because I feel like with the range of voices so far, what I've heard, people just must melt in their seats or melt in the aisles or whatever, because I would be. I mean, it's just so smooth sounding. You guys know I love that high voice, right? Oh. There are so many vocal tracks going on in this. I mean, it is just so hard to keep up, and they're coming from everywhere. You know, it's like left to right to center. It is, wow, wow. There's a middle note in that I like. It's like that one. I like that. Wow, and that's it. Wow, what a contrast to the opening, to the intro. It was like RM just like dropping. And then this is like a really soft outro with just, that's how I'm going to say it. The intro was flexing very much the flow game of BTS. The outro was flexing very much the harmonic aspect and great voices of the BTS game. Yeah, that was something special, guys. That was really good. Wow, first album, Dark and Wild. I can tell you I'm a fan, and I it's nice now to have these songs under my belt because I feel like now I can talk about them a little bit because I've heard it, and I've gone back since the first part 1 video and been listening to songs off of it, and I'm becoming a fan of several of those songs a lot. I can tell you that I will be doing it on this one. Obviously, there's a certain song that I went crazy for that as soon as this is over, I'll listen to this whole second side but I'm going right back to that song, to be honest. Actually, I might go queue up, I always mention that I play Madden, the football game, and I listen to music. I put my earbuds in and just kind of zone out and do that. I've been getting into this Major League Baseball one, and it's like an old version. And I started playing that again, man. So that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go put that song on repeat, I think, and just jam. All right. Thanks so much for joining me on this. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed this, man. First record. And if you haven't heard this in a long time, I hope you enjoyed reliving this with me. If you're new to BTS like I am, and you're just figuring out everything with them, and you haven't heard this record, I hope that if this was your introduction, I hope you enjoyed it, because I really enjoyed it. All right, well, stick around, man. I'm going to be back really soon. Like I said, now that I got this record under my belt, I need to dig in and find some live footage of these songs. There's a couple songs I want to see the live version of. So I'm going to go out there on YouTube. I'm going to see if there's any good videos of that. Recommending wise, if you guys have any links from this record, the live footage from this record, send those along in the comments, because I want to do that. And if it's good footage or something like that, or good audio, I think I'll do a bonus up with that, because I'd love to do that. And then I'm going to tackle the next record. So, all right, I am out. It's Tommy Mars. I will see you in the next vid. Stay gold.